Alright, so you've already watched the other video and you're still awake. Or maybe you haven't yet, and that's okay. Watch this one first. I'll leave a link to the other one at the end. So anyway, welcome to another one of my random geography and culture facts videos. Let's jump right in. Tanna Island and Vanuatu was jointly administered by France and the United Kingdom under a unique colonial agreement called the Anglo-French Condominium, which lasted from 1906 until Vanuatu's independence in 1980. The island is also known for the John Frum movement. The John Frum movement is a cargo cult that emerged in the late 1930s. The movement centers around a figure named John Frum, who is believed to be an American soldier and promised the islanders wealth and prosperity. The presence of American soldiers and the influx of their cargo during World War II reinforced their beliefs. The cult remains active today, with followers celebrating John Frum Day annually on February 15th. Idaho is the only U.S. state where cannibalism is explicitly illegal. New Mexico is the only U.S. state where standard license plates still feature USA on them. This is to remind geographically challenged people that New Mexico is part of the U.S., not Mexico. Nottingham, England is home to the legendary Robin Hood and the invention of ibuprofen. Its lace market district once made Nottingham the heart of the world's lace-making industry, a key player in the Industrial Revolution. In 2015, the city was named a UNESCO City of Literature, honoring its rich literary legacy as the birthplace of Lord Byron and D.H. Lawrence. Nottingham is also home to Warhammer 40,000, which just happens to be today's sponsor, specifically Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus, which brings tactical, fast-paced battlefield gameplay right to the palm of your hand. In this officially licensed Games Workshop game, you'll assemble and lead legendary champions from 17 playable factions within the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Whether you're strategizing with allies and clashing against opponents, every battle is high stakes and filled with action. With each faction offering unique strategies and champions, no two battles are ever the same. Since its release in August 2022, Snowprint Studios has continually introduced fresh content, including exciting new features, game modes, and challenging events to keep the gameplay dynamic. With over 70 champions to unlock and a passionate community of gamers, Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus offers endless tactical possibilities. Boasting an impressive 4.5-star average rating across app stores, Tacticus quickly becomes the go-to game for fans in tactical strategy. Whether you're a Warhammer veteran or new to the universe, this game is designed to engage and challenge you with top-quality tactical gaming. Download Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus today and join a community of players who live for battle. In Colombia, Spanish is the official language, but the country recognizes several regional indigenous languages in the territories where they are spoken. A unique exception is the San Andrés, Providencia, and Santa Catalina archipelago, where English is the official language, along with an English-based Creole language. This is due to the island's historical colonial ties with England and the English-speaking Caribbean. Nauru, the third smallest country in the world, has no official capital. Its government buildings are spread out across the island. Though it's a member of NATO, Iceland has no standing army. Despite being a landlocked country, Kazakhstan has a navy that patrols the Caspian Sea, the world's largest enclosed inland body of water. The tiny country of Liechtenstein is so small that its police force once mistakenly invaded Switzerland during a training exercise, while Switzerland has accidentally attacked Liechtenstein on at least 5 separate occasions. On one occasion, artillery destroyed a barn owned by the Prince of Liechtenstein. The officers involved were forced to take etiquette classes and then apologize to the prince in person. In 2014, the Danish Geodata Agency recreated the entire country of Denmark in Minecraft at a 1-to-1 scale, making it one of the largest Minecraft projects ever. It's made up of about 4 trillion bricks and takes up approximately 1 terabyte of data. Using their 3D elevation model, the agency built this impressive creation as an educational tool. Upon going live, players immediately began blowing it up and planting American flags. Brazil has a significant population of Italian descent. Approximately 31 million Brazilians claim Italian ancestry, which is about 15% of the population. Sao Paulo, Brazil's largest city, is home to the biggest population of Italian descendants outside of Italy. Italian immigration to Brazil peaked in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, and today, the influence of Italian culture is evident in Brazilian cuisine, language, and festivals. Lionel Messi has had such an impact that his hometown, Rosario, Argentina, banned parents from naming their children Messi. This unusual name ban was put in place to avoid overwhelming use of the name, as Messi's fame soared to international levels. In 1831, a volcanic island emerged in the Mediterranean Sea between Sicily and Tunisia. Its strategic location drew the attention of 6 nations, including Italy, United Kingdom, France, and Spain, all claiming ownership of the uninhabited island. However, the island's existence was brief, as it sank back beneath the sea just a few months later due to geological activity. The Redneck Games, held in East Dublin, Georgia, feature competitions like belly flopping into mud, throwing toilet seats, and bobbing for pig's feet. They began in 1996, inspired by jokes from people across the nation who complained that the Atlanta Olympics would be run by a bunch of rednecks. The games were paused in 2012 due to a mix of excessive drinking and trouble, but were revived in 2023 with a greater focus on family and Christian values. Due to the boundary error in the 15th century, the tiny 2-kilometer-long and about 400-meter-wide Italian territory of Cospaia became an independent republic for nearly 400 years. This accidental independence allowed Cospaia to avoid many of the political conflicts that swept through Europe during that time. In Guadalajara, Mexico, there is a legend about a vampire tree. According to the tale, a vampire was buried under this tree in the 19th century, and its roots grew through his heart. In Japan, there's a superstition that sucking your thumb near a graveyard will shorten your life. In Korea, writing someone's name in red ink is considered bad luck. Traditionally, red ink was used to record the names of the deceased, so writing someone's name in red while they are alive is seen as inviting misfortune or death. Norway and Sweden are the only European and NATO countries with gender-neutral conscription. During the Cold War, Sweden and Ireland were classified as third world countries. While the term third world often refers to developing nations, it originally applied to countries that did not align with the NATO or Warsaw Pact powers. St. Lucia is the only country in the world named after a woman. Named in honor of St. Lucy of Syracuse, the island was discovered by Europeans on December 13th, St. Lucy's Day, and thus received her name. There is only one Costco in Iceland, and about 70% of the population has a membership. In Venezuela, capybaras are eaten during Lent because the Vatican classified them as fish due to their semi-aquatic nature. Beneath Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and Uruguay lies one of the world's largest aquifers. In one small French town, it is illegal to die without owning a burial plot. This law was enacted because the local cemetery ran out of space and the mayor wanted to discourage residents from passing away without making proper arrangements. In certain areas of Japan, it is illegal to be overweight. This law requires many people to maintain healthy waist measurements as part of a national effort to prevent obesity and related health problems, though its effectiveness is unclear and lifestyle changes prescribed by a doctor are still voluntary. Scotland's national animal is the unicorn. Finland has a national insect, the ladybug. Nepal's national animal is a cow. Thailand has a national aquatic animal, the Siamese fighting fish, also known as a betta fish. In France, it is illegal to get a paternity test without court approval. This law is meant to protect the integrity of family structure. Additionally, France is the only country in the world where over 50% of people claim that cheating is not considered a moral issue. Tristan da Cunha, a small volcanic island in the South Atlantic Ocean, is considered the most remote archipelago in the world. The nearest mainland is South Africa, over 2,400 kilometers away. The island has a population of around 250 people, who rely on infrequent ships for supplies. Lake Assal in Djibouti is the lowest point in Africa, sitting 155 meters below sea level. It's also one of the saltiest bodies of water in the world, with a salt concentration even higher than that of the Dead Sea. Voting is mandatory in Malta, Australia, Belgium, Brazil, and Singapore, though the enforcement and penalties vary widely. In some countries, like Belgium and Australia, failure to vote without a valid reason can lead to a fine, while in Brazil, it may restrict certain civil rights, such as obtaining a passport. The Roe River in Montana, USA, is just 61 meters long. It flows from Giant Springs to the Missouri River and was once listed in the Guinness World Records as the shortest river. Madagascar is home to 5% of the world's plant and animal species. 80% of which can't be found anywhere else in the world. And that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all for watching. And don't forget to download Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus today and join a community of players who live for battle. Use the code on the screen and receive 2,000 gold and 50 Blackstones. Thanks again for watching.